What's up, guys? My name is Kiwistorm, and we're back with more Doki Doki Literature Club, joined once again, as usual, by Titan Creeper and Savannah Man.
Hole in the wall!
Just move your hand and go with the flow! Savannah will be reading out all the female dialogue, I will be reading out the main character, and Titan, the man with the mouse, will be making all the decisions. Let's go right in. When last we left off, we just finished reading our poem to Monica, and she gave us some helpful advice.
Yeah, some helpful advice, as we can see right here. Yeah, that's some good advice.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Sounds like a radio broadcast.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
my advice. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, welcome to Fallout 4.
Like she just made a YouTube video. Fucking
YouTube video.
Monica,
YouTube video.
Monica Storm out.
Here's where I show the poems next.
Oh, Yuri, or not, you know.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck.
What?
We got Cocaine Girl.
What?
Yay! Alright.
Welcome to a minute and a half of random
Bullshit.
float noises.
This is a good poem, Frank.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's your first time?
Whoa!
I mean, Monica gave me some advice, but you know,
She just said, move your
go
hand
along.
and go with the flow.
I just moved my hand and I went with the flow, and then, well,
Look where I got us.
Something happened.
Frank.
Frank.
oh shit. Of course. Wow, thanks for tearing me away from my drink for that
Thanks.
stunning dialogue. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest,
It sucks.
I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Oh, that was me. Fuck. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room.
The club.
Duh.
No.
Well, of course. I mean, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Or my dick.
See? It's just like I said before, Frank. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Wow. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again,
Bob's and
Okay.
Dodge.
I can't deny she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
I don't think reading and poem writing is fun. I'm just saying this now. Unless y'all are giving me the pussy balls, then I'm out of here.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right?
No. Bye. Later. I'm going home.
Don't worry, I'm
I
really
read
bad
everyone's
at this.
poem but yours.
Why is everyone really bad at this? I mean, like, for God's sakes, you've been in this club for like how fucking long now? Like, what, like 2 weeks?
We'll see about that.
Shit.
Alright, we gonna fucking read the title all together and then nobody read
Dear
the actual
Sunshine!
poem? Perfect.
I
done.
want
Perfect.
breakfast.
Dear Sunshine, where the fuck's my breakfast at?
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it
No,
makes
no,
me
no, no.
feel-
Go. ASMR.
Oh my god. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
You just said people turn up their mics. So you hear, I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Soy sauce.
Kiwistorm ASMR coming soon. New channel.
Not really.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? That fucking like guilt of innocence on her face.
You're like, no. I would never do
yeah.
that. No, yeah, I did.
Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
This is
Do you have
America.
herpes? Yes or no? Just a little bit.
You can't have just a little herpes.
I forget.
Are you a boy or a girl? Just a little bit of both. Like, what the fuck?
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean.
I'll be whatever the fuck I want to
still
be.
tried my best.
And your best ain't enough.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem.
We got a quota to fill, and this is a bad poem. And you know what happens to me with bad poems? They go into the incinerator. Out.
Know what happens to the people who write bad poems?
They get spanking.
They get a whooping.
They get the battle.
They get the battle.
Papa, no.
Oh.
Papa Squad's poetry corner
Oh,
coming
no.
soon.
It came out nice. Or how should I put it? God damn it. Cause that's what I need a sound bite of me saying. Fucking, I'm sitting here with the guy who made the Kiwistorm censorship videos, and I just saying all this shit.
It came out
More fuel for the fire.
It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. He's giving such dumb one-word answers to everything. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Nobody cares.
I bet she just snorts a kilo of cocaine every time she comes out of bed.
Better be fucking making eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip
I
breakfast.
do it all the time.
Same.
Like, low-key, I do that shit
I
all
haven't
the time.
had breakfast in a month.
I get all cranky. Oh,
That's why you fight somebody.
Fight me?
Yeah, that's why you fight someone. Make them know their place.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun.
It really wasn't.
Monica's the best.
I mean, what the fuck are you bringing in Monica for? She didn't do anything. Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Like the shittiest poem.
On the walk here. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
Thank you.
Oh, fucking, so many fucking
Oh, man,
choices. Who am I
Oh.
fucking showing her poem to now?
That guy over there.
How about that chalkboard?
That chalkboard?
That empty chair?
That
Yeah,
blank.
The closet?
Yeah. Yeah. Logan! Logan, you still on there, bud?
Don't draw attention to me.
Okay, lesbian now.
Dot, dot, dot.
Amazing response, everybody. The Grammy
She's reading the
Award
poem. Give her time. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Because we picked the most words that she'd like, so...
And she fucking suddenly gets laser eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Exceptional.
Jeez. What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Bitch, how the fuck?
You don't just go, exceptional!
Like, how the fuck do you say mildly adequate out loud and not realizing it? Just like, just imagine that your kids make you some cookies or something like that. You just take a bite. Mildly adequate.
Or like you're fucking like you're like in Father's Day or something, and your kids make you eggs, and you're like half asleep. You're
This tastes like
shit. You're like, what? Did I say that out loud? Whoops. It's great.
It's fucking amazing. It's gonna be like a fucking 50-part series, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
You can't take it back. You already said it. Now take your beating like an actual person.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Eh?
Eh?
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
Guaranteed
A
this.
very monstrous breath.
Guaranteed this bitch is a terrorist. Just like, she's always jumping at the slightest thing. Just like, how am I getting so nervous?
So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
One fish, two fish, one fish, blue fish. I wrote
No.
a book report on that.
You know Dr. Seuss.
You know Dr. Seuss? Yeah. Are you saying you're Dr. Seuss? No, I read his book. That's my writing experience.
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Wrong. I just wrote my life story.
I just copyrighted.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you.
Actually, it's not. You have no reputation here.
This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just
now.
meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse.
Stop.
Stop!
She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
And also, they forgot all these fucking periods. I mean, look at this bullshit. Run-on sentences. Like,
He's not even using us. He's not even using a
this
semicolon the right way.
This ain't even capitalized. What's wrong with you?
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I almost hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be very... Oh my god, I got screwed up with the name. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Yeah, fucking fun.
I just realized, like, I'm leaning forward in this chair. If my hands slip, I'm gonna hang myself on my charger cord.
Final destination.
Biased? How?
What?
Speed up that text speed.
Speed up that text speed.
Well, never mind.
Don't never mind me.
I shouldn't be talking about people like that. sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri was apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
She's not even around points.
Sorry, Natsuki! It's like from across the room, down the hall. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought processes behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Whoa.
God damn it! All right, I'm gonna do like a limbo thing under the charger cord here.
Ghost under the light. The tentacles of my hair.
I think that's his tendrils.
I can't read. Illuminate beneath the amber glow. Dying.
That's just bathing.
It says dying.
It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Hot. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Ooh, that doesn't make sense. Alright, go.
So what do you think? This is a just totally.
This is just a penis.
Like just
my
totally
bad.
shatters her self-esteem in like 2 seconds.
It's just more dick doodles.
Okay,
companion
this is
piece.
very funny. Who drew the dick?
It's a companion piece.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
I know assholes in my class that like have the perfect handwriting. It's like, sorry, I have such bad handwriting. It's like, man, fuck you.
What? I wasn't thinking. And Titan skipped the rest of my dialogue.
Yeah, they don't need it.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh?
Eh? Careful when you're on those horses, because that will tear your anus apart.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
The mind. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Because I
Like-
killed myself.
Like sexually? Like I committed suicide after my father disowned me, so are you into that kind of shit?
So how do you feel about that shit? I just need to know that I'm coming off the bat here.
Just coming off the back. I'm filling out your online dating profile, and I need to know. That's one of the questions. Are you into ghosts? Sexually?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sweet.
Actually,
Yes.
the story isn't about a ghost at all,
Well,
Frank.
why the fuck was it called The Ghost and whatever the hell?
That
it
wasn't the
was?
question.
That wasn't the question.
The question was, are you into ghosts? Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
I didn't do that.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort,
Why is
unable
she
to...
British now?
I was getting angry.
Why does she get British when she's angry? You know, I'm doing this, and then this wonka comes out of nowhere.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Something like that. This Wonka. Not even Wanka, this Wonka.
That's wonka.
God damn it, Wonka!
It's Wanka! Fucking Wanka comes out of the way and sucks me up. Cut that out, please. I told you we'd have fun here.
This Wonka comes out of nowhere and sucks me up. Oh, we're good.
Are we?
Yes.
And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. There was a big pause in there where a bunch of morons were laughing. What was that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that laughing was.
I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
No, it's not.
You suck.
What? Shut up.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
No, mine was fucking like,
My
father
life
disowned
story.
me and I killed myself. With a kitty.
With a cat.
Yeah, we had puppy, kitty. It's like I bought a kitty, bought a puppy, my father disowned me and I committed suicide.
Like,
Papa-
That's some edgy shit.
Papa,
there.
Papa disowned me. Suicide
Okay.
by broken glass. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
No.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this,
Where you now?
but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Frank.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. And spasm, apparently. I had a seizure in the middle of class. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. A seizure in the middle of a literature club. Across the room, Sayori and Monica run towards me as I'm seizing on the floor and spitting up my late lunch.
And Yuri calls 911.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki as they
The
try
last
to
thing-
resuscitate my heart. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. While I'm seizing on the floor, neither of them are doing anything. They're sharing poems as I'm dying before them.
What assholes. This was their plan all along.
Sayori dials 9-1 and then stares at me suspensefully.
Thinking
And never
he's faking
presses
it.
the other one.
This is 211.
As they read the tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. You smile sadly. Like, stop fucking...
That is a good question. How do you smile sadly?
What's with this language?
Fuck, shit, ass, piss, stick.
That's not the poem she gave me. What?
Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
They're both missing the fact that I'm seizing on the floor, choking on my own vomit. In ceaseless agony as none of them continue to do anything to help me.
They only stare at me emotionlessly. Just like, all offended. Like, I interrupted
Members
on
of this
their
club are more
conversation.
concerned with their poems than my well-being.
It clearly explains. why they have no members.
All the
they're
members
all
died.
dead.
They're too busy doing everything else. Like, oh, another dead member. Toss him in the closet with Logan Paul.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Ooh.
I'll slap you in the fucking penis.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
I got a suggestion.
If I was
Be a
looking for
bitch.
suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Oh.
Which people did, by the way.
Yes.
I will slap your clit into fucking orbit.
Keep talking about that, I'm gonna kick your clit in.
Sayori liked it. And Frank did too.
Right. That shit.
Oh, shit.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
Kill
And
yourself.
Monica said meh, so there.
First of all... Excuse me.
Shit's going down.
I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Oh, shit.
And Frank liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
I mean... Natsuki suddenly stands up.
She's-
Maybe she noticed that I'm fucking seizing on the floor for the past 10
And
minutes.
she's staring at me like, oh, she just got her 30-day chip from anger management.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh?
You're having way too much fun when I say eh.
That's not what I... You're just...
That shit-eating face she has. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Frank appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Shit, this guy's got side hose.
Huh? And how do you know he doesn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, shit.
Shit. Fucking purple-haired bitch just fucking destroyed.
Purple hair,
cunt.
no arm, fucking...
No arm. No arm.
Fucking... Where is her arms?
They're like...
Hair.
She's like,
Just
she's handcuffed. She's fucking crazy. She's throwing roasts out there. She can't be... She's too dangerous for the public.
No arm lady just fucking roasted flat-chested boy girl thing.
B-rated A cup.
B-rated bitch A cup.
Jesus fuck. Right, we're going on kind of long here, but there's a thing coming up pretty soon.
And that sound was me dying on the floor.
It sounded like that came from Natsuki, but that was actually me seizing on the floor, choking on my own vomit. I gurgled. I tried to yell out, "Help me!" but all that came out was gurgles.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Frank started showing up.
Oof.
Oof. Like, oh my god.
Oof. Like, that's not uncommon.
That's...
I mean, that shit always happens, swear to God.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
Yeah, glide away.
I don't like fighting you guys.
Logan Paul peers out of this. I can get views on this.
If you bust out with like a camcorder, like shit. If one of them dies, I'll go viral.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as they noticed I was seizing on the floor.
They finally noticed.
Oh my god, he's in turbo.
Oh my god, he's having a seizure to ignore us.
I've been long dead since then. By now. They've only now noticed and decided to call the authorities.
Get a goddamn ambulance over here. Alright. I think I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Frank, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective.
Are we seriously having an argument about, like, writing poems?
Yeah. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Keep going. We got a stopping point coming up fairly soon. And we're at 30 minutes right now, so.
This is gonna be the extra
The standard
long
is
episode.
20, yes. It's the extra long episode. Sorry.
Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
But we also gotta cut a lot of shit out anyway.
Yeah.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to
Convoluted.
have them to figure out. Help me explain that to her, Frank. Wait. There's a reason we have so many different and expansive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Frank?
I'm seizing on the floor!
Well.
He's dead.
He
You
died.
killed him.
You killed him with your bullshit.
I get dragged.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? They'd be dragging my body away soon. They don't call the authorities. It's not like I know anything about writing,
But I do know a lot about seizures.
like the one I'm having right now. But
Whomever.
I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Alright. This is going to be our stopping point for today. If you like the video, then like the video. If you love the video, then subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And until next time, Savannah, Titan, close us out.
Arguing about poems is one of the saddest things I've ever heard in my life. Like, honestly, what the fuck what the fuck are we doing? We are sitting here talking.
And that is all the time we have for today. Good night.
I'm seizing on the floor.